Today I'm going to be taking apart a pallet, which is generally made of hardwood. I'm going to show you a variety of ways, methods, and different lengths of wood that you can get from it, including the stretchers that run along the sides. This one in particular is oak, and I'm going to show you how to plane them and join them as well. So if you want to stick around for that, that'll be at the end of the video. You don't need any special tools like the pallet prier for this. I'm just going to be taking it apart with a hammer and a crowbar. So let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do is cut the ends of the boards off with the jigsaw, and then I'm going to try to pry out the middle. You don't want to pry up too hard or you'll crack the wood. I ended up just using the sloped part of the crowbar to break the nails. I put on some hearing protection because that hammering was getting pretty loud. Now I'm just trying to pry the boards off. It kind of helps to hammer those ends out of the way so you don't keep hitting them. And now I'm just giving you a better angle. Basically just doing the same thing. Whenever you pick out pallets, try to pick out ones with the stamp on the side that have HT. That usually means that it is heat treated and not chemical treated. If it is chemical treated, you'll start to notice that you get kind of itchy after working with it. And the colored pallets are usually chemically treated. Here's the second pallet, and I'm basically just going to be cutting between the stretchers in order to get a bunch of short boards. They're usually already cracked in the middle, and I don't really need a board that long with holes in the middle. So I'm just going to go ahead and do it the simpler way. Just jigsawing out those ends. And now I'm hammering off the chunks of wood that are left to get to the nails. As I said, it was pretty cracked, so it's not too hard. Now I'm just taking off the other side so I can get the stretcher pieces out. And here I'm just showing you a better camera angle of hitting those chunks out. And basically I was just hitting the chunks out so that I could get the crowbar to the nails that are inside the chunks of wood. And you will see that the heads of the nails tend to break off because they're kind of old, and so you just want to clamp down in the vise and use the beam as leverage, and it'll work pretty well. It takes some time getting the vise tight enough, but it works. Next we're going to be cleaning the boards by planing and joining them. First, this is the joiner obviously, and I'm just taking off one side. Now I'm planing it and just running it through the planer, obviously nothing to it. I'm just lifting up on the end of the board over here to avoid snipe, as it is a somewhat heavy board. And then just treeing up the other edge, putting the joined edge against the fence. Here are some simple projects that I've made with pallet wood. This first one is just a little simple box, nothing to it really. On the top I used some tiger stripe maple, which obviously is not pallet wood, and it turned out pretty good. I planed all the boards down, of course. If you look inside, you can actually see the nail holes. Next is a picture frame that is just, super simple. It's just pocket hold together on the back, and just a real simple project. And that red stuff was already on there, so I'm not sure what that is.